joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nebraska's offense will start this game off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Defensive backs come up, and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Here's a heat. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away. Now they've set up 3rd down.
Finds a tight end. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their ball positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
Just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Grab near the marker. It's Branch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And the Buckeyes are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! And they're able to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Snow. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll move the wide receivers. The option look. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air, it's Raiola. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Nelson. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play ball. I think you keep running the football and stay physical. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He'll toss it. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just...
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
To the air, it's Rayola. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Finds his man, it's Smith. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out.
Oh, it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude...
And the catch it right into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. And the timing just a hair off.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
The Cornhuskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open the second half with a run. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The quick out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. Just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. For this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, Hayden Holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Parker. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a catch. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in this.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. On the ground, it's Washington. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Smith coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving it.
The give to the tailback. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's caught. It's Smith. Tripped up for the tackle.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's the problem when you get in 2nd and forever. The defense knows they make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gary. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Still looking. They've got him for a sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse Parker, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Here comes the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.